Hello and welcome to another episode of Civilization with CzarPeppers. I just pressed something by accident and did something. Anyways, oh geez, I'm just realizing we have a kind of a bad situation right here. Well, Sitrep, our coastal town of Terminus, is currently it is about to be attacked by some barbarian archers, while we also have some barbarian spearmen to the north of our capital of Primus, or Primum, and some axe throwers to the south. So I need to watch out for these workers so they don't get captured by these guys. But I need to do something about those archers. I mean, once they get a bit closer, I can wear their numbers down by using the attack from the city, but to finish them off, I really need some troops down there. So we've got three options. We've got two sections of warriors and one section of spearmen. I believe we are going to send this section of warriors out to Terminus, and these spearmen we will bring up to reinforce these warriors in the north. These axe throwers, we can sort of let them be for a few more turns before we have to deal with them. But it is going to take these guys some time to get to the coast, which does worry me a bit. But what I'm wondering is, I have these guys fixing this diamond mine that some previous barbarians managed to take out. And whether I should move them or not, I really should move them just to be safe, because they could get into trouble there. Not sure if these guys would be able to move there in one turn. I don't think so. But I don't really want to risk it. What is the... Oh, right, I already moved these guys. I can't see. I think better safe than sorry. I'm going to move these workers back. Oh no, I can't move them back this turn. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go on to the next turn. These guys we've already moved. These guys I'm going to... Actually, you know what I'll do with these guys is I'll just protect them with those warriors. I don't know why I didn't think of that moments ago. On to the next turn. Let's see what happens. Keep an eye on those archers and these axe throwers. Alright, the archers are now in range of Terminus's archers. Managed to take about a quarter of them out. These guys, we haven't seen those spearmen come into range, so that gives us a chance to move these spearmen up. First of all, we are going to use the city to attack these axe throwers to wear down the numbers a bit. And the spearmen, since it doesn't seem like those guys are coming... Actually, no, I'm going to move these guys up. Instead of having the warriors face the spearmen, I'm going to move the warriors down to engage the axe thrower guys once Primum has whittled down their numbers a bit. And these guys, we have to get up to engage those archers. They should be able to get there by the next turn, by which point their numbers will likely be whittled down to half, thanks to the fire from Terminus. And the warriors we will keep there until we can get the spearmen there. The next turn we'll move the warriors down to engage these axe throwers, while we'll move the spearmen into the place of the workers to protect them. If those spearmen come down, I'm going to get these guys to fall back, hopefully to lure them into the range of Primum. And then we can use the city to whittle down their numbers a bit more. Who else needs orders? You guys, we will keep there. And to the next turn. Oh, we've already... Yeah, okay. I moved the workers back. I forgot about that. Okay. Now we got some interesting stuff happening. We've got the spearmen coming down there. First, we'll do another attack on the archers. There you go. That's managed to whittle them down. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, I can attack. Yes, let's do that. We'll get rid of these archers. Alright, that's good. So we will let these guys... Can we... No, they're done. Who's next? The workers. Looks like the axe throwers are falling back, which is good. That means we can use the warriors and the spearmen to engage these spearmen right here. These tile resources are already ruined, so I think I'm going to fall these guys back to lure these spearmen into range of Primum. And then once I've whittled their numbers down a bit with the arrows, then we can attack with these two groups. Alrighty, so the spearmen have moved up just like I was hoping they would. However, we also had the axe throwers move up, which is what I was sort of hoping they wouldn't do. But since they only have a ranged attack of one tile, we can leave them for this turn so we can get the spearmen's numbers down a bit. So we will attack them with the city. And that's gonna... Let's attack them first with the spearmen and see what happens. They have a slight advantage, but it could go either way. Had to burp there. We are going to start moving these guys back for reinforcements since... Oh, right, these scouts. I kind of forgot about them. Where are we going to go now? Let's head up this way. Probably nothing really up there, but we've explored most of the south. And the workers we will keep there for now. Oh, construct a farm there, you guys. Now the warriors, are we going to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave the warriors, see what they do, because hopefully we can finish them off with the arrows. Because if they attack either, I think they're dead. So I think it's a win-win whether they attack my guys or whether we wait a turn and then attack them. So I can probably take them out with the arrows. Or maybe not. Maybe use my next attack from the city on these axe throwers and then just finish them off with the warriors. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. So you guys will stay into the next turn. All right. Unfortunately, I forgot to record it, but those spearmen attacked my spearmen, and they were eliminated. Now my spearmen have a promotional thing, so I think I'm going to do the drill 2, or maybe we'll give them extra defensive against range attacks, since they already have drill 1. Now, my scouts up here were attacked by some archers, so I'm going to move them back this way. And these guys, I'll move them across the river, and then we can fortify them and let them heal. Now that we've done it with the spearmen, we can move these guys down to engage the axe throwers if need be. So yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. On to the next turn. Okay, so as I kind of expected, the axe throwers have moved into the range of the city. So we're going to barrage them with the mighty arrows of the English army. And then, not sure I want to attack them with my spearmen, because I don't think they'll take them out completely. I think what I'm going to do is... this is a tough one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move these warriors up to hit them if they fall back, hopefully. These warriors... I think what I'm going to do is move my spearmen back. And then we'll move the warriors... I should have moved the spearmen into this tile, actually. Come to think of it. Settlers, we're going to let you guys heal. Just heal up and have fun. I keep pressing the WASD keys to move things around, but that does other stuff. Alright, so the axe throwers have fallen back. I am going to pursue with my warriors, move them up that way. And these guys we will move up this way. No, let's keep them there for now. Spearmen, we will give them a chance to heal. These guys, you just hang out there. You guys, give them a chance to heal up. And now we can move our workers back and fix those gem resources. Actually, instead of just letting these guys sit here to heal, I think what we're going to do is move them up to the gem area. They can heal up there while they protect those workers and keep an eye out to the northeast of the city. Oh, hello, my fine sir. We would like to set up an embassy in your capital. What do you think? I think if you're gonna give me 1 gold return. Yeah, sure. Sure, Mr. Arabia guy. Got him. Alright, so these axemen have decided to move up once again. We're going to move these warriors up behind them to cut off their retreat, and we are going to finish them off once and for all. You guys, you can do stuff there. We'll hit the axe throwers with the city of Primum, and then we will finish them off with these warriors. And what few are left, we can finish off with these guys. Yeah, we got 1 left. He'll probably move back 1, and then we can move on him with those warriors. And they haven't lost much health, not even a quarter. So that should be good. A golden age has dawned upon our great England. Your citizens have been happy with your rule for so long that the empire enters a golden age, which is good, because now we have money coming in, which is nice. Alright, these spearmen, they can heal themselves up while defending that gem area. Are the other workers there yet? No, it doesn't look like it. I guess these are the ones that we want to move there. And these guys, I think rather than attacking with them, we'll finish them off with these guys coming up the rear. And that worked out quite well. And you guys can construct a camp so we can start using those resources. Now, these guys, let's move them over to Terminus. And we will let these guys sort of fortify next to the river, moving them there the next turn. Now, I'm getting a settler in 2 turns. I know I had a plan, but I'm trying to remember what that plan was. Oh yeah, I think we wanted to build a city in this area because we got lots of cotton. We've got iron, stone, more iron down here. The only thing is this a barbarian camp. Because ideally I want to build this city right here, because then I want to make sure to have both of these iron resources. We won't have this iron resource right away if we build it here, but we will once the city's expanded a bit. But we really need to deal with that barbarian encampment before we do anything. Well, on to the next turn, I suppose. Okay, so now the next turn we can promote these guys. Let's give them... We will also give them cover 1. Gives them a bit better cover against ranged weapons. And we will let them... Actually, no. We're going to start moving these guys up, because we need to take out that barbarian encampment. The workers, fix that mine, and we'll move the scouts down to check out this area to see what's going on there right now, see if there's any barbarians hanging out around there. And we may adopt a policy. I think I'm going to continue finishing on the tradition line. +1 gold. Let me just see what our food's like. Not particularly great. And we've got +3 gold right now, so I think what we're going to do is landed elite. Because we got +3 gold right now. We got 281 gold, but food isn't looking quite as good. Now, I want to go to manage citizens. Alright, so for the time being, I've taken workers off of this mine and I've moved them over to this area so we can get a little bit more food, because I would really like to start getting the population of this city up, because it's only 3 right now. We've got lots of resources that we can work, so we need a larger population. Hence, food increase. We'll have to sacrifice a bit of gold in the meantime, but it's for the greater good. Now, alright, I've moved everybody, so on to the next turn.
A horse. A horse. My kingdom for a horse.
Very classy and all that stuff. But we have horsepower now, which is actually quite good in this area.
The
And
king's might is greater than human, and his arm is very long.
that's reassuring. Anyways, horsemen will help, because with our area in these hilly regions, it takes a while to get traditional infantry, footmen, infantry around. So having faster travel by horse will make projecting our power in this immediate area a lot easier and more efficient, really. Now we are going to begin moving these spearmen up towards where we want to build this new city. You guys are finished that mine. I don't think I'm going to repair this one right away. I would like to create some more farmlands. So let's move down to that field. Oh, our settler is ready. I think we're going to keep our settler there for now. You guys continue your journey down. Oh, crap. Well, that's not particularly good. No, not really. Anyways, production. Must choose production. We need more. I'd really like horsemen, but we don't have any horses. Where are the nearest horses? It doesn't look like we have any nearby. These guys have some horses, but I don't think I can trade with them yet. I don't think we're going to be able to use our horse ability for a while. I think these are the nearest horses, and they're pretty far away. So I think for the time being, we're going to get a watermill, because that'll increase food production and hopefully increase the population of Primum more quickly. That's not very good English, if I'm honest. Choose research. What research now? Pottery or construction? We are going to do... What do we get from mathematics again? Catapult. I don't really need a catapult right now. Shrine, granary, pottery. I think we're going to go with pottery because granary, and that'll increase food production, which is something we need in both cities, I believe. We've got +1 there, and okay, we've got plus 3.3 food here now, so that'll give us a new citizen in the next turn. However, we aren't making any more gold, but we're not losing any either. And since I don't really have anything I need to spend it on at the moment, should be all right. So the good news is we have a additional population for our capital, which we now have working that mine. So we are making gold again, +4. Well, although we have, I guess we got a new citizen, so that's going to decrease our food. But that's all right for now. How many turns until next citizen? 40 turns. Well, save up a bit more gold, and then we'll... do have these workers who are going to make another farm to the south here, or to the east, so they should be able to help out with that. Now, the scouts, we have these guys who we have to deal with, these warriors, before we can establish a city here. Ideally, we need to deal with this encampment as well. So for now, we're going to move the scouts back because they took a bit of damage. And we are going to move these warriors up here. These guys, they're going to have to stay there because I need to wait for my other warriors to catch up. The settlers are just going to have to... We'll put them to sleep for now, because we're not going to be able to bring them up until we at least deal with these warriors, and ideally this encampment as well. And we have a unit promotion. Let's promote these guys so they can have more of a visibility range, which will help significantly in the situation. And before I hit next turn, I have also postponed the construction of the watermill to get ourselves an archer, because we really do... Ideally, we need an archer if we're going to take on this encampment of barbarians, just to have a ranged attack to hit them before we whittle them down a bit, before we hit them with the spearmen and the warriors. Sit rep. We've had these warriors move up towards following the scouts. Don't want to engage them with the scouts again, so we're going to move them up back there. These guys, let's... No, I don't really want to do a mine, but I guess we don't really have any other good farmland. Decisions. I don't want to start building roads because I don't have much gold income right now, and that really eats away at your income quite quickly. Although ideally I would like to get a road between Fremum and the new city that's going to be here, so we can transfer various things quickly between them. Over to this one is not quite as bad. It's not quite as hilly terrain, so I don't think... Might build a road just up to this forest and leave it going only that far for now, and then they can walk the rest on terrain, but we'll see. So my decision with the workers was to move them down to these deer, and then we can make an encampment there. Now, who's next? These guys, you just stay there for now while we move the warriors up to engage with the barbarians, except I want to let these guys heal. These ones, we're going to move them back and protect the workers, because I'm sure that those barbarian warriors are going to come up and try something nasty like usual. Okay, so Terminus has grown. That's always nice. So we don't really have much. Actually, you know what I should do? Instead of moving these workers over to build a encampment here when I've already got one over here, I should move them over to this end so I can build some farmland, so I can actually put those new workers to good use. These guys have construct... Actually, no, that's stupid. Why don't I just move these guys rather than moving these guys all the way across my territory, except I've already wasted their turn. So I'll just keep them there for now. These workers build a farm. That's a good idea. We will move these guys down here, let them heal. These guys, we'll just keep them there. These guys, we'll let them heal. And the next turn, we'll have the archers, so then we can start moving up on that barbarian camp. These warriors stay here because I think those barbarian warriors are headed towards Terminus. Alright, so I think I'm going to end on this turn, but let's just recap what we're planning to do. We have these archers that are now available. We're going to start moving them up with our spearmen and warriors. These warriors, we will leave them be here to protect those settlers building that farm. These workers, we are going to just keep there for now, because I ideally want to move them up with the settlers so we can start working on projects in the new city. Warriors, we are going to keep here for now. We'll move them up on the next turn with the archers, and then these guys should be healed up by then. So our goal for the next episode is going to be first taking out the barbarians that are hanging out up here, the warriors, then taking out this barbarian encampment and moving our settlers in to build a new city right here, where we've got these silk resources, we've got iron, 2 iron resources, and also some stone. So this is going to be a good place to build a city. And there are also some places we can make farms, so they should be all right on food as well. Terminus, they also have an archer coming on the next turn. What are we going to build here next? Just add to the queue. Caravan is tempting. Let's do a caravan next in Terminus. Here we're finishing the watermill. Alright, so essentially in the next video we'll be finishing off the barbarians in the immediate region to the east of our territory and establishing our new city. And then we'll take it from there. So until next time, have a good one.